the studio where we've been mixing and mastering and recording and eating sandwiches and, you know, talking about Man City and stuff for the last year. Pretty much, you know. It's where it all happens.
Most of the songs we start with, which Oliver's written basically at home on the acoustic guitar, we then get Wesley, the drummer, in, and we have Wes in the live room through the window over there, and we play along with acoustic guitar and vocals and drums to get the drum track. And he normally plays along to a click, so I can then edit various drum tracks together. And then once we've got a good enough drum track, we then take the drums out of the room, stick the bass amp in there, and Ollie would usually play a bass guitar through the track, and then we'll just add the guitars, sometimes acoustic, sometimes electric, and then sing, and then we get to the mixing stage. On a couple of tracks we've got other things like extra guitarists, and we've got a violinist coming in on one song, but mainly it's just Ollie and Wesley on, I'd say, 95% of it really.
I was going to call it Silent Movie, but to be honest, this title works a lot better than Lastly English Cowboys. My music is quite British style, but also it's sort of like, it's a title that I like. Really, I would have been more the CD generation, but I think vinyl will suit this album because they're kind of like proper songs, if you like. They're kind of, you know, some of, you know, my best work, let's say, and I think it has a warmer sound, you know, and a personal feel, you know. And I think it's nice if you're getting into a band or an artist for the first time, you know, having a vinyl, whatever age you are, you know, when you listen to it on vinyl, it sounds like that person or that band is in the room, you know. It has a much more of a personal sound, and a lot of these songs are quite personal. For me, my own little, you know, catalogue that go from some years now, since I was 3 was from when I was about 18, and then a couple were from a few years ago, 2-3 years ago. Actually, one is about 7 years old. So it's a proper sort of catalogue for me of all my songs, a lot of which obviously. I've done about 16 tracks, and I think I'm going to release 10 or 11. I think it's going to be 10 for this album. And I've been here now for literally a year, so we're coming up to September now. I started September of last year now. I'm a fan of sort of 60s music and you know, 70s, early 2000s, you know, and now I think even if rock and roll's having a resurgence, you know, I don't know, alternative music. I mean, you like alternative music, let's say, you know, indie music and 60s music and rock and roll music, and I feel like it's more indie and more alternative than ever now, which is, you know, which is a weird. What's going on, Alex?